Hello and welcome back to Hogwarts. For those of you just joining us for the first time, welcome. I suggest checking out the full playlist. Should be right up there right about now. Go ahead and pause this one and come back to it. I'll wait, I promise. Anyway, on our last episode, we had met with Lodgok and he had asked us to sneak into a goblin mine and find out what they were up to. And we did. And they were building a really large drill because they found where the really big repository of magic is. Anyway, we have been summoned back to the map chamber by headmistress Fitzgerald. It's time for her to give us her trial, so here we go.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
They're not looking for... We're pretty
Most
sure they've
troubling.
already found
Are
it.
these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office.
Okay, so what do you
In
need us
fact,
to do?
I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is.
And
I
I'm
had
supposed to
hoped
get
that
in
when
there
the time
how?
came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access
He's
the
kind
office
of an
while he's
asshole.
away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
All right, so now we need to sneak into the headmaster's office. This should be easy.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office?
Yeah, I was
Perhaps
just thinking
Professor
that.
Fig will know what to do.
Okay, there's our clue, everyone. All right, well, let's use our protag powers to go jumping around Hogwarts. I'll see you all over at Professor Fig's classroom. Okay, Fig, we need you to get us into the headmaster's office. Let's see what you got for us.
Now here's a welcome. Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that
yes.
the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see.
I think we all
Ranrock
should be
clearly knows
concerned.
even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They
He
encountered
did
each other at
indeed.
Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more
Well,
of
it
this.
seems she
And
won
in
over
fact, I'd
Lodgok.
like to speak with Lodgok
Did it
directly.
pretty quick, too.
But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is indeed.
So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion.
Oh, you're
You'll look
kidding.
and sound like Professor Black.
Wait,
Oh, this is
does the
gonna be
Polyjuice potion
fun.
require a bit of the person you want to change into, and take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy.
How long
Let's
have
just
you
say
had that
I
in
felt
your
the
back
need to be
pocket?
prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
This is nuts. Yeah, it's never a fun experience.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope.
Yes,
who
yes,
could
I
be
will.
anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind.
Maybe we
Thus
could
far,
help with that.
unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave
Well,
him
then we've
to
had a
me.
bad day.
I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black.
Yeah,
I'll see you
right.
there.
I need to start being an asshole now.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
All right, let's go find some students to pick on. Oh yes. No, what back here?
Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor.
Yes,
Yes, of course.
Yes, you do.
Sorts of places I'd rather be right now.
I
Do you
bet.
need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about
Awesome.
your, sterling graces, sir.
I
How
am watching
kind
you,
of you.
Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way,
this
Mr.
trend.
Weasley.
Okay, who do we get to pick on next?
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt!
Oh yeah,
Where do you think you're
ominous.
going?
I'm time to have some
I
fun
beg
with this
your
guy.
pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write
yeah,
20
they-
inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes.
Uh-huh,
Mixed with
sure.
bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Has mustache
Are you
paste.
feeling all right, sir? You don't
Absolutely,
seem
I'm
yourself.
fine. Thank
I
you.
assure
Thank you for asking.
I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Oh, that was fun.
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding
It
Quidditch.
is not too late.
We-
I
we
absolutely
could
will
still have
reconsider.
trials and a somewhat shortened
for
season.
sure.
It would be better than
We're
none at
doing
all.
it.
But the
Starting
injury,
the season
Madam
right
Kagawa.
now.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game.
Yeah, don't
You
trivialize
are
each
quite
student's health.
impossible
Come on now.
sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Yes, please do.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment
Yes.
should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
I'm just...
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scope
Oh, I'm sorry, folks.
avoiding me.
We're going to be a total
I
shit
wonder
disturber
why.
here.
Good day, Madam Kagawa.
We're just going to mess with everybody today.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Oh no, it's the headmaster and he's coming this way.
You can't get away from me. No,
Miss
no.
Broom,
we
a
had a
word.
discussion.
Oh, Professor, this
Get
is
your
an
butt over here.
interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom.
Yes,
And before you know it,
yes.
you'll be as
And when you
invisible as
figure
that
it
new
out,
fifth
you
year
let me
seems
know.
to be.
Well, they're as good as invisible to me, sir. Rotten little extortionist holding my diary hostage.
What was that, Broom?
Nothing, sir.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Don't think we've all forgotten about you.
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Professor, I need to speak to you.
I need to find my damn house
Hello,
elf.
Professor
Come
Black.
on.
Professor Weasley, how delightful to see you.
Sir?
Yes, delightful.
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh. Very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor?
Yes,
Are you
he
sure
can have all the
that's
time
wise?
off he wants.
I confess I do
To
worry for his
tutor
students.
me,
He's
yes,
rarely
because-
here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades.
I have done
Everything
nothing
from
of the
sneaking into the
unsettling-
Forbidden Forest
Hey.
to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What?
That is
Goodness.
totally and
You cannot believe everything you
unequivocally
hear, Professor.
accurate.
No.
Okay,
no,
you
you
got
cannot.
me. Don't know.
I mean,
I haven't
I
done
shall
anything.
keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley.
Don't worry about
I
it.
mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
Don't think too hard on it,
A
okay?
wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that man.
Don't think too hard on
to
it.
give Professor Fig some breathing room?
It ought to. Okay, we found Scrope.
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful job Scrope is doing.
I have found
Scrope!
you.
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Yes.
The
Cough it up,
Master
dude.
made Scrope swear never to tell anyone,
But
even Master himself.
I don't care. Tell me anyway.
How dare you question me? I've a
Yes.
mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope.
I am. Just
It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you
I'm
to
glad
pronounce
you
it for
paid
me.
attention, Scrope.
Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Very
Do it
well.
anyway. Come on. Headmaster
Toujours
says so.
pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you.
Run along. Do whatever it is you're doing.
Ahem! Attention, students! I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the stunning banners of Slytherin. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever.
Well, that was fun. Okay. That does not sound good. If we're burping, we're starting to run out of polyjuice potion, which means we need to get this done quick. Oh, dear.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Well, we gotta get to the headmaster's office first. I know there was a field guide page in the Great Hall, and we're gonna need that. Oh, it's over. I knew it was here. I saw another one right up here.
Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Oh, just chill 1 second.
Toujours pure.
In the antechamber, and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct.
Of
We shall
course
speak
they are.
when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Yeah. One file. Oh, file. Gotcha. That kind of file.
That must be the pedestal.
All right, let's do this. Hey, I just got eaten by a book.
Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me.
Great.
The first you will need is a cloak.
Ooh.
Oh, you're wasting your time with her, my friend. I've seen her show more affection to a horklump.
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Well, this does not seem like any fun at all.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right.
Aha, there we go.
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Where'd he come from? Ah!
A ladder. Perhaps
Yes.
they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Can we stop? Oh, we don't wait for them all to show up. Let's just get our butts up the ladder.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go. but I need to find a way past them.
Can you please turn around, sir? Like, no. Thank you. You too. Turn around.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
Well, thanks for my way
That door
past.
Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. Now's my chance.
Oh, this is a lot harder than it seems, folks. I'm just getting really lucky with my timing.
That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
I am invisible. One invisibility cloak.
They can't see me at all.
As long as we don't run into any of them.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now, where are you, Neve?
Alright, so what's the next part of this trial?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Oh, do I get the Elder Wand now? Well, how thoughtful.
I've never felt such power.
Oh, I get 4 spells. Awesome.
Bombarda!
I have a feeling this is not going to be pleasant. Alright. Round 1 over. Time for round 2. Oh snap, more of them? We won that round, did we? I'll just give our health a second to regenerate here before we go starting what is obviously going to be a boss fight. Oh yeah, this is so gonna be a boss fight. Dodge that one! Patrol.
Defender.
Oh, you gotta be kidding. Holy jeez. What? We gotta go another round? Oh, you gotta be kidding. 2 of them this time? Enough! Regain some more of our ancient magic stuff here so we can finish these trolls off. Did we win? That fight was brutal and nuts, and I don't want to do it again.
Simple stone. This must be for me.
This should complete the set. This should be the Resurrection Stone. That should give us all 3 Deathly Hallows.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Not.
I can't believe she's dead.
You mean far from finished?
Let us always honor her memory.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done.
Well, yeah, you're dead.
The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Where are we going?
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Well, yeah. Just because you can do something doesn't necessarily mean that you should do that thing.
Remember that as you witness my memory.
Alright, I think we managed to complete this trial now. That was a hell of a boss fight. Far tougher than our last trial, that's for sure.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it?
Remarkably
worry
insane,
about the
maybe.
and all the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
She hasn't
You spoke to a
stopped.
goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father.
Yeah, we saw what, not what you did for your father, but what you did to your father. Did you ask permission before doing that?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora.
Wow.
This must stop.
Somebody's gone the dark path.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
No, they fear what it might do to somebody. Look what it's doing to you.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
No, it's
It is,
absolutely
and I
not
have.
true.
But you are so...
Young.
Young?
I know.
Well, yeah, I get that
You
a
must be
lot.
Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone
You're gonna have to do it
perhaps
anyway,
has
dude.
yet to understand the responsibility of
No,
power.
I
I
understand.
can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against
sorry,
wizard
everyone.
kind.
Didn't
We
mean
have
to
no
yawn
time
there.
to waste.
I see.
Kind of a tired kitty.
Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
Take all the time you need. In the meantime,
It
Ranrock's
seems we
gonna
have
find
no
more
choice
of
but
your
to wait, frustrating as
repositories.
it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She
Yeah,
was.
she
and
was.
She pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories.
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragbor.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts,
The
the tower,
whole
Rookwood
time
Castle.
he's been
If
one
the
step
Keepers
ahead
won't
of
tell
us.
you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
All right, well, with our 3rd magic trial out of the way, seems like a good place to call it for today. Thank you for joining me in today's adventure. Please do leave a like, comment, and share. If you're feeling a little more adventurous, by all means, take a big bite out of that subscribe button and ring the bell to become a yokai and never miss out on one of our adventures. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye for now.